Hello everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Labour's grooming gang cover-up. Well, if Starmer thinks this grooming gang cover-up or scandal is going to go away, he can think again. Jess Phillips said yesterday in Parliament that there will be no national inquiry, only local. What's she afraid of? What is she afraid of? I'll tell you what she's afraid of. She's afraid that there could be a grooming gang in her constituents, Yardley, in the West Midlands. That's what she's afraid of, because she knows that if there was, she would have to resign. And you know how vile she is. She's supposed to be the Minister for Protecting Women and Girls. Well, I'm afraid to say she's not doing a very good job, is she? She's terrible at it. Why Starmer ever set up this department for, a Minister for Protection for Women and Girls, I do not know. More like it is to protect the Muslim grooming gangs. That's what it really means. I mean, this grooming gang scandal will go to goes all the way to the very top. Starmer knows who's involved. He knows Muslims are involved. Pakistani Muslims are involved in this, doing this. But he's terrified of them. And the police as well, in Rotherham Police, they're as bad. They've been involved in this. They want to keep it quiet as well. And also, let's not forget the council, Rotherham Council. They're involved as well. And there's all sorts of others involved. They like to keep it quiet. They don't want to. They want it shut down. Well, I've got some news for you, Starmer. It's not going to be shut down. It's not going away. It's going to continue to haunt you all through your prime ministership. All the while you're prime minister, this is going to be hanging over your head. It's not going away. Starmer would like it to, so would Jess Phillips, and so would Rotherham Police and the council, Rotherham Council. They would all like it to go away, but it's not. I'm afraid to say that they've let down the victims of these grooming gangs. Shame on them. Particularly Jess Phillips, who I hate. Well, everybody hates her. Isn't she vile? She, a opposition MP, made her sit there and squirm the other day in Parliament when she was replying to a question. It was an absolute joy to see Phillips squirming for once. She's let down these victims badly, and she should resign. She should resign, but I doubt it very much if she will. But let's hope that in the next general election, the voters of Yardley vote her out. Let's hope she loses her seat, because they will. Because she will. She will lose her seat, and it'll be the best thing that can happen to see Phillips lose her seat. She almost lost her seat in the last election, didn't she? Last year's election, she almost lost it. She was just lucky to keep it, because I don't think she's got a big majority. But let's hope that come the next election, she loses her seat. Because like I've said, she's vile. She's got no principles. She's got nothing. What she's done is she let down all the victims of this grooming gangs. And she said that she was going to protect them and speak for them. Well, she's a liar. She's an absolute liar. And like I've said, if Starmer thinks this is going to go away, it won't. Like I've said before, there's others involved in this. You've got the police in Rotherham. They should be ashamed of themselves, covering it up, being part of the cover-up. And also the council of Rotherham, they've also been involved in the cover-up. They all should be ashamed of themselves, what they've did. But of course, they won't take any responsibility. They got to blame the victims for this. Just imagine if it was the other way round. Just imagine if it was a gang of white men grooming, say, Muslim women and girls. What do you think would happen? What did you think would happen? Well, I'll tell you what would happen. The police would be round to arrest those white men that kicked their front doors in, and they would drag them out. And they would soon face justice, swift justice, as Starmer said last year when we had those summer riots because of the incident in Southport. They would indeed face swift justice, and before they knew where they was, they'd be in jail. And they would be in jail for a long while. But of course, Muslims, well, they get a free ride. The reason the police won't arrest them is because they are fearful of them, and they know that they would be trouble, because you know what these Muslims are like? You've only got to insult them or say something against their religion, and they'll start and cause trouble. This is what Starmer is afraid of. And the police, South Yorkshire Police, Rotherham Police, are also the same, and the council, Rotherham Council. I dare say there are other grooming gangs in the country that we don't know about, which are being kept quiet by the police or the council. I mean, like I've said, what is Starmer hiding? Well, I'll tell you, he's afraid of. Well, he's afraid of trouble from the Muslim community if he tries to do anything. And he's also terrified of them, of not voting for Labour in any future elections or local elections, because we've got the local elections coming up soon, haven't we, in the 1st of May. And he knows that if he goes against them, they won't vote for any Labour MP in the local elections or a general election. He's terrified. So, Starmer, this, like I've said, this is not going to go away. This is going to continue to haunt you while you're Prime Minister. Well, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.